Okay, hello everybody. So today, me and my baby girl had a doctor's appointment. Currently 28 weeks and 4 days pregnant. So we went in for our 28th week checkup, and then also we had our glucose test today. So I've seen a lot of videos out there. I've heard a lot of personal testimonies in regards to the actual drink of the glucose test. I don't know what you all's doctors are giving, what you all's doctors and nurses are giving you all, but literally my drink was so easy to consume. Like it wasn't. One of my coworkers told me that, and she recently had a baby. That hers was thick. It was thick as like maple syrup. It was really sweet, which mine did have like a sweet taste, but it wasn't nothing overbearing. Like this sweet tea from Chick-fil-A was more sweeter than the drink that I had to drink today, honestly. And yes, I am drinking sweet tea. I drink sweet tea from time to time because I get tired of drinking water. So yeah, that's that. And it was not thick at all. Now mine did come chilled, and I think they probably give it to you chilled because it tastes better. Also, just to help stimulate some fetal movement. For those of y'all who do not know, drinking something cold, helps stimulate the baby to move and things of that sort. So yeah, the drink was not bad at all. Like I could drink it again, again, and again. Yeah, like we have to take it in like 3 to 5 minutes. I guzzled mine down. Took me like a minute or two, probably like a minute, but it was not bad at all. So my process per usual, I came into the doctor's office. They asked me to leave. Sorry, you guys, my camera thought that I was driving. Like I was saying, I came into the doctor. They asked me to leave a urine sample, which was perfect because every time, and I gotta go right now. Every time I go to the doctor, I have to pee so bad. And one time I made a mistake peeing right before I walked in the door, and she was like, "Oh, go leave a urine sample." And I'm like, "Girl, I just emptied me." So I always hold it. So yeah, they asked me to leave a urine sample. They then I went back out. They called me back in. I drank the drink. She took my blood pressure, my weight. I also now currently weigh 167 pounds. So just to give a background on my history, pre-baby, I was about 165, 163. First trimester, I dropped down to 159. And it was not from morning sickness. Like I said, I've had a blessed pregnancy. I had no morning sickness. So it wasn't from me constantly throwing up or vomiting. I literally just did not have an appetite. During my first trimester, like I had to force myself to eat to make sure that I was providing enough nutrients for my baby. So I had dropped about a good 6 pounds. You do the math, 163 to 159, or 165 to 159. Yeah, 6 pounds. And yeah, but my start weight was about 163, 165. So I'm only at 167. I have not gained a lot of weight at all, which I am perfectly fine with because my belly's growing. I know that she's growing. She gets good results every time we go to the doctor. So yeah, I'm not really concerned about the weight. I'll probably hit 180. Oh no, I'm sorry, not 180. I'll probably hit 175 at the most. I'm predicting towards by the end of my pregnancy, 175, which is good. That's only a 10-pound increase, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So yeah. But yeah, went in and took the drink. Then they had me sit in the waiting room. I went and met with one of the nurses. I had to go over my third trimester checklist, and during that visit we got a little goodie bag, and I'll be happy to share some of our items that we got today. And most of the stuff was just going over basics like signing up for your delivery day and getting registered at the hospital, giving me a list of I'm sorry. Y'all, you guys, my ribs hurt so bad. The rib pain is ridiculous. But yeah, signing up for delivery, registering for delivery, giving me a list of doctors for my baby to go to when she is here, breastfeeding, going over the different breastfeeding classes. Again, I am not paying breastfeeding. The breastfeeding classes they offer are $80. If you are interested in free breastfeeding guidance help, La Leche League is a free organization. I am going to my first meeting, and I will definitely let you all know how that goes, but I am not paying for breastfeeding classes. Also, the prenatal and parenting classes were like $180. That's for a couple. So if you go solo, yeah, but if you have somebody who wants to go solo, like, not unless your spouse is not interested in going, but Enrique loves everything about the baby, so yeah. But anywho, so a whole bunch of paperwork and stuff like that. But some of the free goodies we got were some hypoallergenic infant formula. I don't know why I couldn't say that. So we got 2 of those. I'll see how I feel about giving that to her. Because we're total breastfeeders over here. Laura's willing if everything goes well. Some bio oil. Now I'm definitely gonna need this. And it's so weird, not for my tummy. So my boobs have been so itchy, and not like up here, not like how, most people, they tend to get the stretch marks here. No, mine are kind of coming in underneath, and they're like itch. I'm like, at work, I'm like this, and it's awkward. I'm not even conscious of it until like I'm doing it a couple of times, but I could be talking to like my coworkers and my male coworkers specifically, and I'm like doing this, and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm just like totally pressing up against my boobs. But yes, they itch so bad, and like I spoke to my doctor about it today. They were at a point. The last night was okay, but the 2 nights before that, they were itching so bad that I could barely sleep. Like, I was getting so annoyed, and I was putting oil on them, vitamin E. I was putting Palmer's cocoa butter, and it was just, I was putting bio oil. Like, it was quite annoying. So my doctor today, she told me Cetaphil, which I'm going to try out. I was supposed to stop at the store, but my ribs literally hurt so bad right now, you guys. Yeah, I'm trying to get through this video, to be honest, but my ribs hurt so bad, I just literally want to lay down, and yes. So, but yeah, she told me Cetaphil, and she told me not to get the lotion, but to get the cream. And she said that should help relieve some of the pain. And then when I told her where it was, because I also read online, apparently you can get like yeast infections underneath your breasts. I didn't know that. But yes, there were some people who reported that it was a yeast infection from their bras, like bras not being thoroughly cleaned and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. And she asked, have I changed detergent? I have not. I change my bra every day. I've actually been wearing sports bras because the other bras are not comfortable. So yeah, I don't know, but hopefully the Cetaphil works. Some prenatal supplements, which is always good. And then we got some Similac here as well. Food allergies. To be honest, I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna have to Google that. And some other coupons and stuff in the little bag. So yeah, that was what we got during that little moment with that nurse. Yeah, so the hour went by, and you can't eat, drink, no chewing gum, no peppermint, none of that after you consume the glucose drink or whatnot. You absolutely can't have anything, which was, I don't know how most doctor office go about like giving you the drink and then your downtime in between. But literally my downtime went by so fast. My previous appointment, they told me I was going to be there at least 2 hours. So I was like, oh shoot, let me bring my laptop. So I did have my laptop. I was working on some things, but between going to see the nurse in regards to my third trimester checkup and all that, it went by fast. So because they take your blood after an hour after consuming the drink. So I drank my drink at 9:13, and literally at 10:14 they called me back there, and she came back there and she took my blood. And my doctor, they give the results right then and there. I've seen a couple of videos where women were sharing that they didn't get informed until later, they didn't get informed, or I didn't know until later, and it was more so, if we call you, then, your results were negative. If we don't call you, everything was fine type ordeal. So, but they give me my results right then and there, and, whew, sorry guys, I am in pain. My ribs hurt so bad. My stomach hurts so bad. Yeah. So, make a long story short, my glucose test, I passed. Everything was fine. My doctor checkup, everything was fine. My belly measurement was perfect. My daughter, she's perfect. The heartbeat was perfect. And I'll also share her heartbeat as well. Again, no more ultrasounds. So sad about that. But yes, and then I also consulted with my doctor, because I was like, oh, I know I'm at 28 weeks, third trimester. Will I start, coming every 2 weeks now? And she was like, no, since, you're perfectly fine, the baby's perfectly fine, we will have you come back in 4 weeks, and then after that, we'll start the every 2 weeks. So in 4 weeks, I'll be 32 weeks or whatever. And after that, it'll be every 2 weeks, and then she'll be here soon. One thing that I did talk about with the nurse in regards to the third trimester checkup was about getting vaccination for the whooping cough. So I have not shared my flu shot story, which I am going to share with you guys. So quick synopsis on that. The doctor, of course, was offered the flu shot, tried making me get the flu shot, desperately tried making me get the flu shot, and I'm like, I'm not getting the flu shot. I didn't get the flu shot. My baby, I'm gonna be pregnant during fall and winter. My baby's gonna be born in winter. I am well aware of the risk. I'm not getting the flu shot. I refuse to get the flu shot. I've never gotten the flu shot, never had the flu. I don't even get sick in the wintertime. Like, I have a very strong immune system. Now, I am aware that my body is at a different state right now with it being pregnant. So, but I have no concerns and no worries. I honestly think that it's a mind over matter thing half of the time, okay? And then you also have to be logically smart about bundling up and wearing jackets and things of that sort. So, yeah, I didn't get the flu shot. So today she asked me, did I want to get the vaccination for that? And I'm like, because I am not a, oh yeah, shoot me up type person. No. I want to have this theory about doctors and hospitals, but that could be a different video for a different day. And she was like, you don't have to, you can research on it and then come back in the next. I said, yeah, I'll come back to the next appointment and we can discuss it then. So I've heard different things. I've actually heard about some women, definitely getting back, getting the shot for that or whatever. I think I saw it was mandatory in the UK. Like, it's very common for pregnant women to get it done there. But to be honest, if it's not anything that I absolutely have to get, I'm not really up for getting. But I'm not saying that I'm not up for getting vaccinated for the whooping cough, because I understand, I get vaccinated for it. it goes across the placenta and it's fed into my baby. I definitely understand that, and I will do anything and any and everything to protect her from anything that will harm her. So I'm definitely not opposed to getting it at all, but I need to do my research on it. So in my next video, I will let you all know my decision on and what I learned about the whooping cough and the vaccine for all of that. So, and I also share my flu shot story because me and my doctor literally had like a stare down. It was intense in the room, and Enrique had to kind of like break the ice because I was like looking at her and she was looking at me, and I'm looking at her like, what's next? Because I'm not getting the flu shot. So yeah, yeah, that was a funny day. But that is like, back to the whole point of the video. The glucose test is not bad. And if that's one thing that you're fearing about this whole in regards to this whole pregnancy, ask before you choose a doctor, ask them about like their drink, how is it, and stuff like that. If you want to decide on your doctor's office based off that one little thing. But honestly, it was not bad at all. Like, I literally went and trashed it. Like, it was not bad. So yeah. And as far as in regards to how I got a positive test, by Jesus himself. Because also I've seen moms who, and this is nothing against anybody, but I've seen people who were very self-conscious about like the test and the results and preparing for the test. I watched a video where this lady, she was like, I was on this special diet and I was doing this and doing that, and I'm just like, I did none of that. I didn't. I ate regularly. I literally eat pizza twice a week. And I'm not saying that I eat terrible. Like, I eat very good, you know. I have like a balanced eating habit. Healthy and unhealthy makes everything balanced. So yeah, and I pretty much consume a lot of water. I do drink, like I said, caffeine. I literally have coffee every day. Tea sometimes. Sometimes I even go over the dosage amount that they say that you should not drink coffee. Everything is about moderation, and it's about your body. Like, if you had a normal body and normal health pre-baby, doing a little bit of things that you're quote unquote not supposed to do is okay, but it's about moderation. I'm not saying go ahead and drink a whole liter of Coke and then coffee and because caffeine does affect the baby's heart rate, and especially in the first trimester, like, you don't want to be risky, okay? But you know your body, you know your baby as you start to feel him or her move, or, you know, when you start going to your appointments. But I know me and I know my body. I actually had a moment one time when my body was telling me that I needed to consume more water. I had a moment where I went to the bathroom and I went to go wipe, and it was spotting. Now, it wasn't red. It wasn't red. It was the dry brown, you know, that we, us women, experience during our menstrual cycles or whatnot. And so I wiped and I freaked out. I was like, I think at this point I was like 26 weeks or 20. Yeah, I was like 26 weeks. And I'm like, I called my doctor, and she, you know, asked a series of questions. And basically she was like, sounds like you're dehydrated. She was like, drink, you know, water. And I said, you know what, that's about right, because during that time frame I was not drinking as much water as I should have been. And I said, that sounds about right. And she was like, you know, if the spotting continues or if it gets red, definitely give us a call. You know, we'll have you come in. Literally the next hour, 2 hours later, when I went to the bathroom, it was gone. But of course I still continue to double dose on my water or whatnot. But the spotting was just there for that one point when I wiped, and I didn't see it ever again. So I definitely, all I drink is water, honestly. I have orange juice every now and again, and then coffee. I drink coffee every day because I need some energy. So yes. What else do I want to tell you guys? But yeah, the glucose was not bad. So, oh, that's what I was saying. Like, I did nothing special to make sure that I got a positive result. I just basically lived my life. Definitely just live my life. So yeah. And next I go to, like I said, I go to the doctor when I'm 32 weeks. And yeah. So thank you all for tuning in to this video and on my experience taking the glucose test. Sorry I couldn't get a picture of the bottle. I didn't have my phone near me, but I will definitely but this is basically what the bottle looks like. I did get this picture off of Google, but this is literally what my bottle looked like. And they also gave me an option of different flavors. She asked that I want fruit punch, lemon lime, or the orange flavored, and I chose fruit punch. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So yeah, don't fear the glucose test. And even if you are like, oh, just, it's like 3 minutes of your life that you're doing something that you're not favorable of. You've gone through almost 9 months of pregnancy. You could do the glucose test, sister. You can do it. I have faith in you. Don't let that little drink fear you, okay? So you are a strong woman. You're carrying a baby. You can do 3 minutes of drinking some overly sweet saturated drink, all right? You can do it. You can do it. So yes, that is my my experience with taking the glucose. As I promised, I am going to share our gender reveal video. So my baby girl is due on Super Bowl Sunday. And for those of y'all who do not know, the Super Bowl is in Atlanta this year. So it is going to be a madhouse. I kind of want her to come before. I kind of want her to come after. I don't know what I want. I do want a healthy baby and a easy labor experience. But yeah, she is due on Super Bowl Sunday. And Super Bowl is such a special day to me and my family because me and her father met on Super Bowl. Well, not this past Super Bowl, but we met at a Super Bowl party a couple of years back. So Super Bowl is like a little holiday to us or whatnot. So and it was just such a coincidence when we found out that she was going to be born on Super Bowl Sunday. Like, that just really melted our hearts. We really like that. So yes, she's going to be born on Super Bowl Sunday. But, yeah, so I'm going to share our gender reveal. That's what our pregnancy brain is real. So for our gender reveal, we kicked a football since she is going to be born on Super Bowl Sunday. And, you know, it popped out the color. Obviously, I'm saying her, so it's a girl. But it popped out the color. It would have popped out the color pink or blue. We held it at a park. It was nice. We had food, family, and friends. But yes, I'm going to share our gender reveal video with you guys. And again, make sure you subscribe to Dope First Moms. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Definitely check out the website, www.dopefirstmom.com. And again, thank you all for tuning in. Subscribe, share. And I hope that my experiences and my journeys are helping you or helping someone else. Yes, and if you have any questions, also, I know I've never mentioned this. If you have any questions, I'm definitely here to answer them. You can leave a comment below. You can go to the website. There is a section on my website for you to leave comments, questions, or concerns, and I would definitely answer them or whatnot. But yes, again, thank you for tuning in, and we have another video coming soon.